Hey guys, welcome back once again to Niagara Fire Corals. Today we're going to do an update on the 20-gallon Nano. So we're going to start off today. I'm going to go over some of the new equipment that I did purchase to put on the Nano to kind of help the tank along. We'll talk a little bit about some ups and downs of what's gone on over the last few weeks. And now we're into the fun part. We're going to start talking coral. To start out with, I'd like to introduce everyone to the new residents of the tank, Bonnie and Clyde. They're the two little clownfish that we've added to the Nano so far, and they're the first residents of the tank before we add new fish. Alright, so one of the new things I added to the tank since the last update was I decided to go with a Nano Skimmer. I've never used one before. I've kind of heard mixed reviews of how well Nano skimmers work. I'm pretty impressed. The one I decided to pick up is the Ice Cap Nano K1. I will link it in the description below. Picked this up as well from Reef Supplies, and I gotta say I'm actually surprised at how well this little skimmer pulls. You can see there in the cup, it's getting a fairly decent dark skim mate, and I'm emptying the cup out about every 3 or 4 days. So the skimmer's working very well. I'm very happy with it, and if you got a Nano and you're thinking about a skimmer, I highly suggest taking a look at this one. I did read a lot of reviews about this one, people stating it's loud and a few other complaints, that the plastic was cheap on the cup and things like that. Now, I didn't notice when I was reading these reviews how old they were, so I don't know if they've since updated this skimmer, but I can tell you from my own experience, this skimmer is not loud whatsoever. If you are more than 2 feet away from the skimmer, you will not hear it. It is extremely quiet, and the plastic and everything on it it's not cheap. I have no issues with the skimmer whatsoever. I'm very impressed with it, especially for the price point. I think I paid about $130 or so, but like I said, I'll attach it in the description below. You guys can take a look at it yourself. But if you're looking into a Nano skimmer, I suggest the Ice Cap K1 Nano. It's a great skimmer. It's doing very good for me. All right, so I thought I should at least explain why I decided to go with a skimmer. I am trying to keep this system simple for you guys so you can see that you can have a saltwater tank and keep it simple. One of the main reasons was I did have a pretty substantial bacterial bloom. I did not get footage of that or content from it. I apologize for that, but it was pretty substantial, and one of the easiest ways to help with a bacterial bloom is oxygenating your water via air stone or whichever you decide. Well, I decided that a protein skimmer won't hurt, and it will also help with oxygenation of the water, gas exchange. So it's kind of what put me over the edge and made me decide to purchase the protein skimmer, and that's the reason that I bought it. Alright, so we can have a look at some of the options I already have on hand that can go in the Nano. But I kind of want to add stuff I don't already have in my system. But I have Ghanies, Alveoporas, we got spicy lemons, Darth Mauls, we have some blue ravens there. We have lots of the rainbow dynamites. There's the Niagara Fire Corals Tropic Fusion. rainbow dynamite, spicy lemons. And of course we have tons of Sepastrias. Gold Ganies, red Ganies. But this is all stuff that's already in the other tank. I don't know if you guys want to see it in the Nano as well, or do we go with something different, something I don't already have? And you know, one of the reasons why I wanted to do 8 cans is because 8 cans is something I don't have much of, or any of really, with the exception of some micro muses. But if you guys see anything that you'd like to see in the Nano tank, acros, obviously I'm not going to be doing acros in that tank. However, I was considering the Forest Fire Digi. You can see I have some in the back there. I was considering putting a Forest Fire Digi in the Nano, and I'll take you guys out. So where I was thinking about putting it, if we put it Forest Fire Digi, was on this rock here. So I'll take you around to the front. So it's that highest rock there in the top right. This one here. I was thinking about putting a Forest Fire Digi on there. Tell me what you think. Give me some suggestion, guys, what you'd like to see in this tank. I do want to see this tank absolutely full. Eventually one day where we're not looking at rock work anymore, it's just completely filled with coral. So that's the end goal. We've got that shelf rock up the top there as well. Put 8 cans on there. I did do my par readings on this tank, and it only peaks out up high at around 150 par, so I'm not too worried about having any issues with burning coral in here. The lighting is quite low. Another thing I'm asking for suggestions on is, what do you guys think I should put in there to join Bonnie and Clyde? I definitely think that I need more fish than just the 2 of them. So throw me your suggestions down in the comments. I'm going to put a cleaner shrimp in there with them. There's already a conch in there with them. We have some snails in there doing their job, keeping the rocks fairly clean. And yeah, we're obviously going to be adding some more fish. So I'd like to see what your suggestions are on what we should add in there to go with Bonnie and Clyde. See right there, that's our resident strawberry conch that we put in the tank to kind of help keep the sand bed a little cleaner. And he's doing a good job. The sand looked a lot worse a week ago, but it's coming along. So you see he's starting to wake up and go to work there, do his job. Overall, guys, I'm really happy with the way the tank is coming along. Cycling the tank was fairly easy. We did have, like I mentioned earlier, we had a bit of a bacterial bloom, but that's, you know, the best way to deal with that, like I said, is just leave it alone and it'll take care of itself. Mine only took a few days, maybe a week at most, and the water went back to crystal clear and we had no more issues. Aside from that, I'm extremely happy with the tank and how it's going, and anytime we should start seeing that nice purple and pink coralline algae growing. Alright, so here's some nice video I took and some shots that I took of the fish and the corals that you guys can see and enjoy. And make sure you guys hit me up in the comments below and let me know what you want to see in here in the way of coral and fish moving forward. But the tank is coming along great. I couldn't be happier with the results that we're getting so far. And that's it for today, guys. I'm going to keep this one as short as I can. But until the next time, make sure you guys take care and happy reefing.